No, I don't know.
But Vendetta obviously knows, so he can't really guess. So it would be like he just doesn't guess. Anyway, we are live.
Yeah.
First map of this series is going to be Dust 2. Renegades on that T side.
Wonderful.
We have 2 smoke grenades on that side, Acer and Lias, and 3 flashbangs. One just went off. Looks like a long execute here.
We have won the game. Oh my God, we're getting Prius on the couch. Put a fucking headset on right now.
He's
Talk.
just about to eat. And
Just
I love
start
that.
talking. While you have food in your mouth, I don't care. It's not Uncrustables at the moment, but we can change that at the drop of a hat. It's a map. It's very simple, and it's a very simple strategy. It's a long take from the T's. There's 2 smokes to make sure they do it properly. And Wardell, oh my God, just gets so lucky with that second kill. But he knows that they're hugging the wall, running up the wall itself, and they're trying to get as much distance as they possibly can. Smooya gets eliminated from the round. Azur was the last one left over. And as good as the smokes were to cross, I mean, once you just start bleeding out that many players, there's not a lot that you can do to keep the charge going. And the Glock will fail on the last kill as well. Kusta chimes in. At last goes pick up a pistol round. And Prius, back to you.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Hello.
It's happening.
God.
Here
Okay,
we
here we have
go.
it.
We got the observer
Prius,
himself.
the man of the hour. He's on the couch. He's here to deliver.
Look at that. Look at Heather to the right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's your colleague.
Shout out to Heather.
Okay, you can analyze the observing.
no.
And we'll talk
Oh,
about the
yeah.
gameplay.
Oh,
How about
damn.
that? Okay.
No.
This is not
Here's your
yet. Now
chance.
you get to feel.
See,
for
when
how
you're
we-
on the mic, you get to abuse people that can't defend themselves.
Well,
that is the whole point.
Well, you see that, but Heather can,
Yeah,
bring
Heather
up
can
the
just
chat.
not show
Hey, listen,
any.
I'm not protecting you once this game's over. That's all I'm going to say. But I encourage you to speak your mind.
Feeding you to the wolves, straight up.
You don't say that things to DJ because I feel like he will actually do it. You know what I mean?
Go with
Not
him
really
into
thinking
it.
about the consequences here.
Yeah.
Prius has jumped off a couple of bridges in his life, that's for sure.
DJ, why don't you analyze the one round for us?
Yeah,
maybe
give us
not
a
this
shot,
one, but
man.
I think
What do
next
you
one.
think?
I feel like you've been observing so many games now. You probably have somewhat of an idea at least.
You picked
Somewhat.
stuff up.
You know what I mean? Like, do you? So here, actually, here's a question for you.
First of all,
Here's a-
he 1v2'd Kenny S.
I-
Okay?
I know that.
On
I know
land,
that.
Oh,
1v3.
yeah.
But here's the question.
1v3.
Here's
oh,
the question
sorry,
actually
Jesus.
for observers in general, right? Because you observe so many games and you observe a lot of the same teams at the same time. Do you learn tendencies of teams when you observe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I would love
He's
to
like, hell yeah,
now let's
baby.
go more into that, right? Like give me some examples, right? If you have some, because it is an eco. Actually, maybe not because it is a 3-on-3 and bombs going down.
Yeah, this
So,
could be a round. Wow, they jumped
oh.
through. That's an aggressive smoke they used to escort Wardell through the doors. And he puts that away. He doesn't get away with his life, but a 2v2 retake might be nice for the CTs. We'll see. Steel pushes in. Another prime opportunity, and Liaz goes wide with the spray on the CZ, and he gets blasted by the first person to enter
that-
the doorway.
Was that last bullet on Steel?
Yeah,
when he
quite
got
possibly.
Liaz?
Quite possibly.
Wow.
Anyway, it was looking murky. Back to DJ.
Okay, DJ, top 5 players that you've ever observed.
No. Well, let's do my question first.
I'm trying to do the YouTube clickbait list.
No, well,
Oh.
we'll do that later. We'll do that later, right?
You know what's bad is they throw all these smokes, and I don't know like
Where they're going?
I find out like 5.
Right.
But you set all the cam pass and the angles, and
Yeah.
you know when they're going to
Yeah.
throw them,
Because-
and then you follow them.
Yeah, and like the lineup, I don't know.
Me neither, man.
So,
I
like-
forget everything after the game's over.
all I'm looking at is the mini map, and it's just like I don't know the lineups for these simple
Ah,
smokes.
right.
But you know what? I bet you'd learn it really easily. That's one thing I realized.
Right,
like
yeah.
after watching a bunch, I take on some of the tendencies subconsciously just because it's just been ingrained into me. You know, the way they peek things, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff they don't do, whatever it is, and then I actually learn.
There are
And it-
certain players are like better to do that with than others. Like I would never ever try to incorporate whatever Simple's doing.
Yeah, you watch Simple, your rank goes down.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
There's some players for sure that they do everything correctly. Automatic's a good one, like
Yeah.
super smart and somewhat unorthodox. Oh my God, the no look from JKS, a clean dig to the face of Wardell.
After like a week of observing,
What's that?
I go back to like playing regular,
Yeah,
and
you're amazing.
I'm like, where's my X-ray?
Oh.
I don't know. I was like, I used to be able to see
Where's
through
my
the walls.
wheelchair?
Keep like toggling it. It's like, damn.
Yeah, dude. Like, I can't see through walls.
Can't even watch
Oh.
third person.
Oh, okay. Well,
nice.
that counts. Neptune will be happy with that one. It's a hard spot to play, man. Your B-site player on Dust 2 is a hard spot to play. You got to stay alive. You got to get 2 kills. If you die, you lose a site. Game's over. You got to show up, dude. And you can't just stay alive. It's not like train. Or it's not like train on B-site where you're alone.
Right.
You have to kill people.
No, you can say, yeah, okay, Mirage. very much the same, right?
Yeah,
like I
it's
feel like
hard.
there are spots like that. And
These
yeah,
small sites, dude.
you don't get a lot of action, but when you do, you really have to show up. And it's one of those things. It's kind of like how goalies are in actual like just soccer or football. They don't get maybe a lot of action.
Oh, Kusta.
Oh my god, this is a rifle round, but
wow,
it doesn't
what an
look like
aggressive
it
one.
by the way the tees are getting melted. Are you serious? Kusta, absolutely pristine crosshair placement and spray from the AK.
That is aggressive.
That's insane, man. I mean, this is a fast cat play. They had no idea anyone was going to push through the door. I knew that Ghost was going to win this by a landslide right from the jump. Back to you guys.
I think DJ saw that round coming as well.
Yeah.
He knows the tendencies.
Do you naturally like see stuff in your mind's eye? You're like, this is going to happen now. I know it.
Well, usually when I'm observing,
Yeah.
I try to get from the killer's point of view, right?
Yeah.
So like I try to predict everything.
Yeah. Do you know who the murderer is in real life?
Yes.
So wait, are we saying that DJ's a medium?
DJ's a
something?
medium,
Yeah,
yes.
is that what it
He's
is?
the dog whisperer.
Yeah.
But with people.
You can just see into the future. Like, yeah, he's a seer.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can tell your future.
Can you tell me the lottery numbers?
Because
Well,
I
what's
think
the Powerball, DJ?
Yeah.
Spill it.
no, but well, obviously, well, it's not an eco, but I think that obviously it depends on like different tournament organizer.
Uh-huh.
But I think that, for example, for DJ, I think there are certain tournament organizers, for example, that would have a slight delay, so you would have like a little bit of a handicap of, you know, who to like start watching if like
No,
action's
zero delay.
happening. Oh, there's even on the like E-League, for example, there's
Zero
like
delay.
nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
But they-
because they wanted to make it. They don't want them to catch everything, because then it would be
Yeah.
it would seem fake.
That's
But
fair.
it's like the second. They have usually a secondary setup.
And also
that,
his job would be
that is on
pointless.
delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody
yeah,
could
no,
replace
that's right,
DJ.
yeah. And that's fair enough. But you're right. Like
that's like
there's
for
a
the
secondary
highlight
one.
stuff
It's for a
and
highlight one,
relay-
like catching the
replay,
slice
yeah.
and stuff.
Yep.
We didn't used to have that before.
I'm no
It's a
cheater.
nightmare.
I'm no cheater. Wow.
And
Who
you
do you
say
want to
that,
call out?
But that's
You know
also
who
how
the cheaters are
auto
too.
director works.
See some receipts, DJ. Jesus. This guy's got all the info.
I plead the fifth.
Like a true American.
Always annoying when you're just trying to line up a smoke and someone throws a $600 incendiary at you. And spams you through the wall. That's good interference here from Freakazoid, just to be annoying, you know, like, oh, and another.
Show yourself so that you just can't walk out mid.
Yeah, like, I know what you're going to do. You want to try this? Well, it's obvious.
Yeah.
And there it is. Neptune, who'll be put to the test once again. He's actually using a lot of bullets. Doesn't realize the T's are already out, and man, they just blow him away. So it'll come now down to Freakazoid, who actually gets to a pretty impactful round overall from him. But again, once the B-side's taken, it's just such a different game. We'll have to have another miraculous retake from the same two players who won it in the first round. That's Steele and Wardell, the second round, I should say. Wardell's also lacking mobility. He has the op, but he eats a flash. I mean, that's like 4 seconds off the clock just off that one flash. So well played so far from the T's with the minimal amount of utility that they have. There's a flash that makes Liaz turn away, and Steele's got it all to do, but he's already killed 2/3 of the players remaining, and there's one peeking up. Jacob will eat his bullets. Oh my god, he actually wins that round with 3 HP to show for it.
Dude, that's so sick. Still did the same thing on the eco round, the close one in the second round where they
Yeah.
planted a bomb on B. That smoke you see on the left side by the door, same kind of situation you saw there again from Josh, getting in there through the smoke, getting the peek on the bomb side guy.
Yeah,
getting
with the flash
kill,
as well,
Yeah, getting
yeah.
the kill on that guy too. Such a smart play from Josh. Again, they're winning that round. I don't know about Renegade. I can't remember who was last player from Renegades.
Yeah, why
did he really
did
have
Jake
to
and
peek there?
peek?
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I thought he had.
Um,
I thought he had a really good idea.
No, that's a good
initially
point.
just like literally
Yeah.
look down into the ground, especially when he picked him the first time.
Yeah,
Just
you
straight
know
up
he's
look
on.
down in the
Yeah,
ground.
you know he's not on the bomb. Time's ticking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, make him come around, and
Yeah.
then he's out
Make
of
you
time.
sweat. Yeah, exactly. Make you sweat a little bit, even if you end up dying there. You know.
Yeah,
All good.
unlucky, man.
Well,
Isn't he from where you're from?
I
Where's
mean, he's
Jacob
from
from?
the same
No, he's
country. Yeah.
Norway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from pretty far away, like in terms of cities.
Okay.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yikes. What a call out. That's some crazy stuff. Good trades across the board. Instant answer back, man. This feels like one of the better games we've seen today so far, just in terms of how fast. I mean, at least how well Ghost are playing in specific. Just, yeah, looking good.
I feel like they're playing a little bit more explosive. I feel like they woke up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even the way they're retaking bomb sites is very not what we've
And
seen the
it's
past
like,
few maps.
It's like CT side, and they're controlling the pace somehow.
I mean-
they went through that mid push that previous round. They're
Yeah.
here aggressive on Cat. They get the kills. They know where Renegades are going to go. There's action right away.
I mean, they need to win a match, right? Like they need to actually finance all the Uber trips back and forth between here and
yeah.
Burbank, right? For the Pro League matches they've had.
That's a big point.
Because they've been going all
They're just
over
trying
the
to
place.
break even.
Yeah, exactly.
Steel, I like that Steel's like just staying here. Like he has a support flash, I think, from behind. There's still one on Goose.
Oh
He's gonna push
no! I was gonna
through,
say
but-
Launders. I actually don't like that he's saying
I
there.
thought
It's a
Wardell was gonna
4-on-3
flash when the smoke
situation.
went up. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Wardell, he cannot move. That's hard to molly.
Look at where the bomb is, though.
Ah, that's a good pre-fire from Jacob.
Bomb's on long, though.
Did Wardell have a flash?
Oh my God, is this winnable?
No, no. Well, it is.
Oh, he hears
Jacob's
it.
gonna
He
run
hears
at
it
him.
going to scope in. Oh, the
Oh.
pre-fire. That was a nice try. Almost had the angle.
Yeah.
So okay, so they had the man advantage.
It was a 4-on-3. Bomb was on long. They had no control of long. So
Oh, the bomb was
so,
down
Yeah,
long.
so you're right about the fact of like I think the initial plan was that Josh was supposed to push through that smoke, and you had one guy from mid because again they had no long control.
Yeah.
They have a guy go down in mid. Josh gets no help, no flash
No
either.
flash,
in
yeah.
But so I'm not sure if Wardell actually had that flash there.
It seemed like I thought he was going to throw it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird round there actually. Like I don't dislike the call from Ghost because like obviously the call there is like to push mid because bomb is down long, so they think that Renegades will just rotate back to long to get
Yeah,
bomb.
to actually pick it up.
Yeah, so they get mid control, but obviously Renegades have different plan in
Idea.
mind of getting cat control before, like probably dropping off one cat. They had time. Despite only the fact 10 seconds, right? But like getting at least guy killed on cat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But as soon as Ghost loses one guy in mid and still goes down catwalk, they
Yeah.
push.
They push.
Right, and they win this round. And in all honesty, probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, so Renegades. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just think if Steel's gonna stick around on catwalk, like because he went back to the Fox spot 2 times, I think it like at that point if you're gonna stick around in that position, just chance on it, had to go back to Fox spot, but have Wardell take the initial contact.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Another
The
push.
aggression,
I
yeah,
love
I
this.
love it.
Oh my
yes,
God, are you
I
serious?
love this.
Wow.
What
So
a
far,
flick.
Wardell is missing. Like he doesn't have smokes. He doesn't have walls.
He doesn't need to see them. Yeah, I know.
It's like.
Does he have lamp bird on? Like, what else does he? What's he using just for fun? All right, let's see if he can defend long all by himself. The Molotov's not good. He's waiting for a flash turns just as it pops, and that's for his teammate to push with him. They still know he's up here. He wants to be aggressive so badly, but he's not going to find a safe way
It's
to do
actually
it.
a really good smoke for them.
Yeah, Steel's over top, and man, he's got a great angle. It's only one player left. Wardell still managed to stay alive. The first line of defense and the last line at the same time. That's a sick read from JKS. Pops his noggin completely, but how can you justify peeking long when you know the bomb is out in the open? You've got to just check on it every once in a while.
Oh.
Freak crouches into the angle, and that's all he'll need to do. JKS not completely prepared for that.
Another push from Ghost there, playing so aggressive. I love this, honestly.
Another
like,
one.
Yeah,
why
that's-
haven't we seen this? Like, it kind of feels like, hey, let's not give a fuck mode.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like they should have needed this.
But this is like prepared. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
about,
exactly.
right?
I do feel it's not just them running around just shooting heads. I do feel like it's a little bit prepared. Like
This
you're
is
saying.
like
Whoa.
This is a bit of a throwback, I suppose, but like this kind of an aggressive CT side is something that VP did at times when they actually played Dust 2, which is
Look at this, dude. They've got three SMGs. The only thing here is like Renegades didn't have enough for a full buy, but they know that Ghost had one alive that round, and their economy is teetering. Ghost had everything they had, and they have 3 SMGs.
Yeah.
So there's still a really big chance that they
That's a
win this round.
flash.
Oh.
Oh, he survives.
Oh, he
VHP.
survives. My God. Those are great mollies. Just stop them on both corners. It's just making it very awkward for them to run across. But
Did they know Az's made it through though?
the bomb, has it dropped into spawn? Is that where we're looking at it?
Oh, it
Yeah,
has.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
wrong.
I
That
really
is
hope
so
that.
rough.
Actually, you know, speaking of, I guess improvements, like small quality of life changes that I'm kind of hoping for Valve to make, just like make the bomb not bounce as much.
And it falls the way you're facing. So if you're coming across cat fighting people in CT, it always drops forward, no matter what, even if you're running sideways.
yeah. It should be like going with the momentum
Your
of the
momentum,
player.
yeah. Then it's at least a little bit.
Because that happens so many times.
Holy sh!
That's
Dude,
hella
I had
warm.
this hand warmer underneath my
butt?
butt, and it started getting really hot, and I was like, "Why is my ass so hot?" Because this is
Because you've been working out.
yeah, I was
super
gonna
warm.
say, Launders.
got a keg.
So-
Give me the answer.
So
to that.
one way to fish for a compliment, but all right.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Listen, man, I'm all sculpted, and no one notices.
After that semi-nude photo on the social media, you know.
Calendar.
Hey, we censored all the correct locations, I think. It's just showing a little belly button.
And that's okay.
This is
Full buy
actually really
here.
hot.
Yep. full buy here, like you were saying, Mon. It's still a very much like you're saying, like Renegades wins one round here, and like we're back to like
They're
pretty much
teetering.
for sure.
Valve right now, they're like, okay, if you're winning, I mean, we want to make sure that the game still is close somehow, and this is the situation that's in. If you continually do a lot of damage, even if it's Renegades win, Ghost win another round, as long as Renegades keep them low, Ghosts don't have to fall back. They can't fall back on loss bonus.
Yeah.
Renegades are just waiting for the moment that they can put 2 in a row together. Oh, there's a shot in. It's not good for Wardell. The first time Wardell doesn't get anything out of a round, even though some of the shots have been hard. Neptune's got to decide whether he wants to push. He knows the split's coming his way. If he gets that kill, he can get in there, but no, it's just a bit too late. Jacob beats him to the window. Good, just kind of good aggressiveness right him, just to make sure not to slow it down at all. And the CTs have are going to have a whole hell of a time trying to save now. It's understood that they're playing at A. Renegades will be off to the races to try to get to this half of the map.
Yeah, good run like we were talking about. Bomb down, Ghost having the 2 alive.
Just wanting to stay alive. I think that's
Yeah.
going to be an issue because Renegades, I mean, they don't
No,
have
they're
too much
smart
cash.
here.
They
No,
don't
but
send a
they're-
couple, right?
Yeah, they don't have a lot of cash either, Renegades, but like they also know their Ghost has no money. So
Yeah.
like, this is a call that like a lot of teams is 50-50 on, like depends on
Oh
the
my
team,
God.
right? You either just save and work for yourself,
They
or you
can't
try and
see-
get
I'm
these
so
kills.
surprised.
Got to go for it, Asa. There we are.
Damn, they both played it nice and patient, but that's only 1 save here for Ghost.
Yeah,
It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, no money. They don't get the loss bonus in their favor. They would be at 1 round now, because that Renegades round was like 2 rounds ago. And Renegades have lots to spend, so
This is how a game just gets turned on its head.
it can be for
completely.
sure, yeah. Now there's always the chance of Furry and Eco. Freak's been good. He's been also playing a high frag position at mid. JK's going to flash out the door. They're going to go for long control. Smart move from the Renegades. They know that Ghosts are the best pour even if they buy. They know there have been compromises made. But it's actually a good stack here from Ghost. They're holding up on Cat as well as on the A site. Freak scouting for information. There's no Renegades players in mid besides Jacob. If Jacob dies, I mean, who knows? This could all fall apart. Looking wicked clean, though, with that shot. Freak goes ahead, gets that kill. Once again, it's just long control here for Renegades. But JK has to make his way back. We'll see if Ghost stays strong. They don't know if it's going to be a rotate back. Flash goes high. Steals here to try to capitalize. He makes him turn. And Freak will have to go massive. There's a first kill, but he gets cleaned up. 2 down.
and still another save here from Ghost too. While they're buying. It's not going to be a pretty skimpy buy here, in all honesty. I kind of wish that they would have just saved one more.
They saw the op. They're like, oh, whatever it takes.
Yeah, they were like, we could afford an off, but like.
Does Kusta have armor? Oh, he's okay. He's got an M4 out, or an AUG even if he wants, right?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
he's
feel,
got nades.
especially on a map like Dust 2, because it's just so open, like not having utility, I feel like you just get abused by keys.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you're playing like certain spots. I think mid, I mean, you can get away with not necessarily having too much utility, but like if you want to take long control,
Yeah,
holy
like
hell,
not
you're so
having like
screwed.
mollies or flashbangs even on B, like you just get all these like open opportunities of just getting an initial pick, like an entry.
You need 2 smokes to cross it long. I mean, that's on T side, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but how
long
do you
control is
how do you
3
hold a long
people.
push, for
Yeah.
example, right?
Long control is 3 people. So that just is like for Renegades, like, all right, well, we'll just do that. So they might have a beat on that in terms of how much money Ghosts have to work with. It's Crossfire pushing out mid. It's always a scary position. You know, it can go high and low. That's
What
an
a
amazing flash. Holy smokes. Kusta stood no chance. We didn't even see it on our screens. And Azur, will he have a target? Yeah, it looks like he wants to try to even up. That's a call out. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, look at Renegades round there. They really didn't do any that much. They
No,
just
just bust out mid.
walked out. They walked everywhere because again, you know utility from Ghost on a map like Dust 2. Got all these free kind of like angles. Great flash in the middle to kill Kusta, getting that B split going. Awesome round by Renegades.
Saw any holes in the game, DJ?
Nothing yet.
From either side, everybody's playing perfect.
Everyone's
There's nothing.
perfect.
Don't change a damn thing.
I've got a question though.
Okay, you've got a question. Perfect.
Since we're playing on the most recent update, in the smoke update,
Yeah.
yeah.
do you think that update was for spectators too? Like,
Oh,
in the
if they,
spectator?
yeah,
I have
if
no
it's
idea.
Still like spectator
I think the
advantage.
spectator client's different, but
Yeah, because how does that work? Because it's server side, right? So it's gonna
right.
be like
and we're in the server.
Yeah, no, I would
Oh,
imagine
okay.
that affects it as well.
Yeah, good point.
Well, I guess the issue with spectator smoke was always not necessarily just like the rotation of the bloom necessarily.
No.
It was also like, I guess, thickness or just size of it as well. Like sometimes
Right.
they just like appear smaller than they are, I guess
yeah,
not
everything
not
is
as
like
full.
slightly different. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's been fixed, but again, at least like the rotation of the bloom is going to be identical, or it should be at least.
Thank you so much for your question, DJ. Feel free to gather questions from Twitter, come up with some
Yeah.
yourself, or
Hashtag CS
chime
Summit.
in with your own
Oh.
fresh analysis. We're all waiting to hear it. I know you're being
Fresh.
very reserved right now. You've got a ton of vitriol building up. You have words for these teams, and you're not willing to say them. But here's your time to do it. You have a voice. I want you to speak.
It's a nice little B stack.
Yeah, you think that's cute? You like that?
And they're not playing into their stack. They're going to A.
Okay.
Look at that.
Damn.
Love to see that.
Would you look at that?
What do you think made Renegades shy away from B there?
Because they didn't hear anything at A, probably.
All right, fair.
Took a bit of a risk. Why not?
Renegades.
Oh, this is it.
That's it?
No.
Oh, he whiffed it, huh? It was off.
A little bit.
It was off a little bit.
By hair.
You guys use this a lot?
I'm trash with the Zeus.
Yeah, no, same.
I almost stopped with I'm trash. That would have been bad. I think, yeah, it feels like it doesn't work for me, so I don't even bother, even though it's so cheap.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Like, it's super cheap.
It's
If you
so cheap.
if you want to do an eco, I mean, why not?
Oh
Because
my-
it's not obviously like only about what you're able to I guess make out of it. Because obviously there's no kill reward on it anymore.
Yeah.
But if you're able to take down a fully kitted guy, it's a lot of money just burnt to nothing for your opponent.
Ooh, my name's on the scoreboard.
yeah,
Oh,
does
hot
that get
damn.
you going?
Well,
Feel good about that?
I'm not doing anything. So
No, you should. I'm not trying to take it away from you at all.
Oh,
follow.
Okay.
Follow at
oh, there you go, yeah.
oh,
GG.
perfect.
got the
See?
promo going on there
She's
from
keeping
Heather.
up with you right now.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even have a mic. Come on, man. You got to really flex.
She has some good banter.
You got to flex. This is your chance.
I'll call out some stuff.
I want you to say one thing that you'd be brave to say by the end of this game, DJ.
Ooh.
I'll let you mull
Mentally
over it.
prepare, yeah.
Yes. And then I'm going to beat your ass in ping pong right after this. And then we'll
Ooh,
come
we're-
back and cast another game.
Word else getting boosted up on
It's going to be a
short.
great day.
Ooh. Look at this.
How aggro do you think Wardell stays on this?
Don't know.
Too
Didn't even
aggro,
get
I
enough
guess.
time to answer, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Jacob, did he even have flash to peek that? Or
No, he just went out.
Man, that's crazy.
Wild.
But I guess that can be the meta sometimes. Oh, but man, the amount of that they're peeking at mid, like almost dry. Like Steel's just in the doorway. He's got the AUG. He's got a teammate there. It's a good trade to get. They needed it. So at least Wardell had help, and also that Steel was just ready to go.
They are really disruptive towards
They're
mid.
yeah,
Yeah.
disruptive. Yeah, it's like cat control is normally free, but Ghosts are like, no, we're gonna change that norm. We're gonna break the mold. You can't just have cat for free.
Break the wheel.
That's right.
All right. 3v4 situation for Renegades. They've had a pretty good run now, 4 rounds in a row. So they're not hurting for money. I mean, they should be fine for the rest of the half. They got that going for them, but probably would like a couple of more rounds.
How will they do it? And again, it's Ghosts 2 don't have to do much. They've done their due diligence this round. It's going to be scary for Renegades to try to break their way into this.
Yeah.
Do they have a Molly Eaver for Freak? Looks like they're the ones getting the Mollies. They don't have... Yeah, they've got one to work with, Liaz, who just got hit down to 4 HP, has one to throw, but he doesn't have an angle, so it'll be a pure duel. And Neptune's here to take kind of attention away from them. Yeah, he's just going to be
This is
offered
Freak.
up this duel. Oh my god, that flash, he eats it. Right on the nose, but so does his opponents. Now it's
Whoa.
just Smooya with the op, waiting for this mushroom hat to pop out so he can shoot it off, but he can't do that. Husta wins his duel and will upgrade into the AWP.
Heather, press F6.
Ah, there we go. You love bringing that
That
camera
was
up.
magic. Did you? What is this?
Oh,
What-
how did she get out?
F5.
F5.
how do I get out?
Yeah, because this
F5?
gives, like I'm pretty sure
Yep.
like Heather feels the same way as us. Like it gives,
I've been calling that the
gives you
selfie cam.
motions.
Yeah, it's
When you-
GoPro.
yeah, you open the front-facing cam on your phone.
On accident.
Jesus.
Man's not hot.
I don't know. I get dizzy watching that.
That's the plan.
that was your
That's
what
the
you were
plan,
going for.
yeah.
That's twisted. You're using your powers for evil. This is a pretty good triple boost. I mean, seeing over big box is huge.
Yeah.
I wonder why Smooya is kind of like flicking over to the wall. Oh, he's triple boosted. That's why. So he's just trying not to fall off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neat little
It was a
attempt.
silent boost onto double stack, I think.
Could be.
We'll see. It would be if you did it correctly, that's for sure. So, seemed pretty seamless. And it's crazy because there's 3 Ts up in the tunnels, but the bomb's outside long.
I mean, it hasn't stopped Renegades before, right? Like just not caring about the bomb.
That's true. See if they phone it in this round. They're so.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they're so intent on B. Yeah. Okay. So the bomb is going back to.
Oh, okay. No, they're
okay, they're-
changing.
The B guys are like, nah, let's not do that.
not
Mid
clear.
is kind of open, but Ghosts have this aggressive cat setup. One of the more precarious setups to have, can be very fruitful if you have the correct one. They're going to hear a lot of steps below them. There's not anyone taking attention away from this. And yeah, Azure kind of just runs headfirst into it just because of how late in the round they're holding it. But they were never tested. Steel also knocking off the server and get a
nice.
second in JKS. Ordell's job just got a whole hell of a lot easier. The cross is in. They'll be turning the corner at elbow. And Wardell can be traded out, but he's lucky to be alive at this point. They're not going to peer completely over the ledge.
No, they were scared of someone rotating it from long there.
Bomb goes down, back
Behind
single,
you.
JKM out for the peak. And they're kind of corralled up on the sight box, stuck here, if you will.
Ooh, JK.
There's a
He
chance,
wins
man.
this.
He has been fragging out. 42 HP.
3 kills.
Freight coming from Carr. He's been nuts at this land so far in terms of
Oh.
wow, clutch
That's
rounds.
a
But the
solid
4
4K.
piece is too nice.
Call.
That's sick stuff. That is sick stuff from
Yeah.
Jacob. Holy
17
smokes.
frags on him. Only JKS able to join him in double figures on Renegades.
Man, this is the comeback. It was 2-7. Renegades have earned their way back into this. Ghosts have still been playing well, I would say, and Renegades are still winning. I think that Ghost should have won that round, though. It was 1v3, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they had the quick flank as well from Catwalk. I
Yeah.
guess they could have played it more conservatively and waited around.
They had
Like,
4v3, then they
I think it was 4v2 even.
4v2.
Significant advantage, at least. at the
Jacob's
very
doing pretty
least.
well. 17 and 10.
Who's that?
Jacob
Jacob? Yeah.
Yeah.
doing really well.
Who's your favorite player on this server right now?
Sapphire.
Oh.
That was
Okay,
a,
let's not
That's
start-
the Jesus.
Listen,
That's
all
the
right?
cutest shit I ever heard.
Yeah, that is just
okay. Listen, even
adorable.
Heather's vomiting in the back
Okay,
here.
okay,
all right?
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
She's in the server, so.
Well, yeah, you got a point.
That's true.
You got a point, but we're not looking
She's
into.
a playa.
You know
Steal.
Okay.
Steel. Okay.
All right. Who's yours, Mohan?
I'm impartial, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm not here to make enemies like DJ.
Oh, that's a nice double tag.
Steel's the father of Berserk. You know, you gotta.
Oh wow.
You gotta pander.
Everybody's up in now.
Is this the turnaround?
I mean, it's
Obviously,
already kind of
it's
turned
already
around.
been the
yeah.
turnaround since 7-2, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like
No, I know, but they're still technically behind, so yeah, it could be a good half, and then it'll lead to more.
Ooh, smooth.
Smooya.
Wonder if the crowd in Cologne are gonna be sad about the fact that he's not gonna be on big anymore, so they can't get behind him for
Yeah.
the chance.
They'll still, I mean, they can still do it.
It's
As
just
long as
like,
they
no,
don't
yeah, it's
play.
not there. It's
Nothing
like,
stopping you, yeah.
Navi versus Liquid, like
Smooth.
Yeah,
Dink
Renegades
is-
really coming alive here.
Yeah, Ghosts, I mean, they got broken. They have no money even for this round, so they just kind of had to buy. Man, that's nuts. I just cannot hit scout shots like that.
Gotta play more Scout Snipes.
Gotta have the flick of the wrist.
Did play a ton of scout snipes in 1.6.
Yeah.
I love the freedom of air accelerate.
So fun.
Yeah, it's
So
good
fun.
time.
That's a wrap, dude. 8-7. Nice half from both teams, honestly.
and looking at that too, the rounds there. 5 rounds and then 1 round for energy and then the 2 for Ghost, and then all of a sudden it's a reset even though they're so dominant.
Yep.
4 rounds in a row, again Ghost with the 1 and then again reset.
Yep.
Not a lot of money, right? Coming
The-
into the last 2 rounds.
The only counter is to, if you're the winning team,
Keep
you
winning.
have to win teams with majority alive. Otherwise, you don't build up a positive cash flow, and then when you lose a round, you won't be able to buy back for another chance.
Right. No, it comes
That's the
back
only
to
way.
it actually comes back to, and I'm gonna like this is like a little bit old school. Famous in game leader Fetish from
TSM.
yeah
Him's a-
TSM. He was notorious, especially I'm not sure if this happened like every game. He was notorious to call saves like really
A lot,
early.
yeah.
Maybe a little bit too much. But I feel like we're at that kind of stage.
And that's why
in
they had such
Counter-Strike.
good CT sides.
That's why they also kind of like because they always had some weapons. So it was always like you're saying now, like they save an op and like all of a sudden it's playmakers.
Yeah.
But if they say like 3 weapons and all of a sudden you just have 2 with pistol, they did this a lot. That I feel like now in this day and age of Counter-Strike, this would work even better.
I mean,
Even better.
I think it was MBK who mentioned that yesterday, right? Like one of the teams he hates playing the most is Avantgarde.
Yeah,
because
because
James,
James
James
saves
just
the
runs
op,
away with his op.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, nope, I'm not doing this, and just like bails out on like a 4v4
And
or
he said
something.
it's so
It's
annoying
like-
because there's always the threat of an op.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like also like a little bit cockiness because obviously you don't want to just give up a round. But if the bomb is down, it's a 2-on-4 situation. Like the odds of them winning, you can obviously still win, right? But the
Yeah.
odds of winning is so low. Sure, it's a gamble of like, do we go for it? We have the odds of winning, or we just save,
Yeah.
and maybe win. And like this is like again, it's a team-based thing, right? That, like
Yeah.
some people would opt to like, we're going for it. Like I don't want to just save.
Yeah.
Right. Where some people would be smarter. I'll be like, not necessarily. I wouldn't call it smarter.
That was
I would just-
objective. Like-
yeah, I wouldn't really call it. No, the thing is, I wouldn't call it smart. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
it
like
depends
the-
on your playstyle if you're dumb or stupid or smart.
in the sense of like they make that call of like what are the odds of us making this and like not making any flashy plays just to save and like win these
Being
rounds maybe a
calculated
little
about it,
bit more consistent.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like basically like you put more stock into like, well, if we get a full buy, we're better than them, so we should win.
Exactly,
Therefore,
yeah.
like we bring more guns in. We want to have as many guns as possible as often as possible. Easy as that.
DJ, next round, I want you to come up with your best rant about why you hate observing a certain map, and you can pick whichever one you want.
Oh, I know which one this one's gonna go to.
And
No, but now he has more maps because I think that we just said nuke, but now we also
No,
have
Vertigo.
Vertigo,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I
it's
said you
Vertigo.
can pick. Take your pick. Then.
I haven't observed that yet.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, Renegades, they're continuing the momentum.
Yeah, but
Economy
they've
not a
grown
factor,
aggressive.
but they just win the pistol potentially here.
It's gonna be hard for Kusta to turn this one around.
What were you saying? They didn't go aggressive?
They went aggressive.
They went aggressive.
Yeah.
Boom. And that's it. Evened up. It'd be heartbreaking to Ghost just lose out. Just lose out.
They've had some like, yeah, unfortunate losses to put it that way.
Yeah.
They didn't. What was it? Overpass they play versus Liquid the first game.
They
What's that
they
second
lost
map?
in OT versus Vitality. And then
They dropped them a
14.
game versus Vitality that they never should have lost, and then they
the
had.
14-7 game that went to OT on Mirage? I can't remember if that was them.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right actually.
All right, DJ, let's hear it. Which map and why?
Do you think it's
Imagine
Vertigo?
you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to Valve right
Yeah.
now. You know, you just want to voice your concerns.
What map do you think it is?
Vertigo?
Vertigo.
No.
Nuke?
Is it? Nuke?
It's Train.
Oh, Train.
Oh, okay.
I did not see that coming.
Can I take a guess? No, go ahead.
It's Train because they can either be on top of the train or like below it or like on the ladder, and I don't know like which side they're peeking.
Okay.
So they could be on top peeking like from somewhere to like T-Con.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know if they're just behind the train or
Yeah.
Oh,
on top of the
okay,
train
yeah.
or
even
on the
think about that.
ladder.
It's like every train is actually just like a mini version of Nuke.
It's good.
Right.
I like that.
horrible.
That's true. Verticality and microdoses there. Whoa. Is there a chance? Maybe
There was,
not.
I guess.
Okay,
Yes.
definitely not now. A
been a
clean
fair
scout
few.
shot hit by Freakazoid.
It's been a fair few
TKs?
TKs, yeah, in this tournament so far.
You know what? I actually cannot cast this train outside takes because, like, you never
So
know
much going
where
on.
the fuck the
Yeah.
kills are. You don't even know what the comms are. They get so crazy outside.
It was easier with the old trains because you had like 5 train, 6 train, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you call that or like ladder room or like pop
No,
up
not
or
because of the
whatever.
callouts, but just because you don't know, like, when, okay, just a bunch of people rush outside, bunch of flashes, kills happen. It's so hard to follow. It feels like kills happen so quickly.
I think
And then when the dust settles, you don't know how much after the mid-rounding, who has what information, because you're stuck to one perspective the whole
it's
time.
it's really hard to gauge, really quickly as all the action unfolds, like who got the kill on who, depending on like what if they're doing a quick yard take, right?
Yeah.
So you have somebody who's already like jumped out the aggressive site. So instead of going Olaf out of main, they go towards E-box, or like they hang around between 5 and 6. At the same time, you still have the guys coming out of pop. Like both have an angle for Ivy. It's just like you don't know who actually got that, so you don't know who's sitting on what information. Like you don't know how like the team progresses forward. Like
Yeah.
outside of like if you just want to deduct what's going on, like take your time to look at the kill feed.
Oh boy, that was a money-making push. But it's more important he gets the information, I suppose, and that's the 3-piece here.
Renegades
for
have stuck the
JKS.
fork in it. one would
Yes,
say.
will they eat it is the question. They've made the food, they prepared it, they put it out on a pretty plate and doily.
Yeah.
They've got a cold glass of milk. What's your
Ooh.
drink of choice, DJ?
Milk. I'm a milk guy.
2%?
Yep.
Whole milk?
California milk.
California whole milk.
Yep.
2% or whole milk?
2.
2. Okay.
What's that look over there?
No, I'm just very confused because like you said California, so do you feel like there's a difference in milk taste
I don't
depending
know.
on?
I just see a sticker that says like real California milk, you know? And
I mean,
real-
you would know. How,
He's a-
how
he's
is,
a native.
Like, American
I don't
milk
drink a lot of
compared
milk
to
here.
Swedish.
It's not thicker.
He's a
Like,
Bay
so
Area
their
native.
whole milk is like our whipped
Bay
cream.
Area.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like
that
their
sounds
2% is like our
Oh yeah,
milk.
whole milk is delicious.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
sounds.
their 2%, you know, our regular like whole milk
Yeah,
is
yeah.
3%, I think.
For real?
So they're like their whole milk is literally like whipped cream.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, what?
It's like insane.
a
I'm not
dessert.
obviously I'm not saying 40%.
Yeah, no, but like that sounds.
it's really thick.
Ugh.
Dude,
Yeah.
milk in America is a dessert. Okay.
Coming from the guy that comes from a country that does bagged milk, or bagged
I
milk.
hate bag milk. It's the worst part about Canada. It's stupid. It's
How is
way
that
harder.
still a thing, by the
It's
way?
so dumb. You
Is it just
literally,
for the memes?
And it's with there's so much plastic involved. Like I don't even see the point. There's just like you have to cut off the edges, and then you have to hold the bag. You have to put it in a bag holder. You have to cut off the edges. You have to throw the corner out, and it's only a liter, so you're done in like 3 glasses, and then 3 big glasses. And when you're done with that, you have to replace the bag, pull it out of the fridge. You got a twist tie on the bag that holds 4 liters in different bags. Then you got to cut off the edge again, and then you have to throw out the edge, and you have to hold the back. Otherwise, if you cut it, or if you try to rip it off yourself, the whole thing will spill everywhere, and then you're unhappy.
Oh my god.
I feel like this is like
Milk
an
in Canada
literally
seems
sucks.
really advanced.
I literally just got an engineering degree in opening.
You could just have a
milk.
fucking box.
That's true. Also, why?
carton.
So why do they not have boxes?
You know,
Just tilt you some more.
Now I guess because I'm not involved in the process.
Because you're
Wait,
French
you don't
Canadian,
make the
alright.
milk?
And so I'm part of the problem, you know? I'm not helping. I need to be on the committee.
You're very passionate about your milk, about your bagged milk.
I'm impassioned
Yet
about it.
Another round for Renegades.
I'm emotional.
They're doing it.
I
mean,
feel like
it's 4 in a row.
you know I'm gonna apologize to the audience here, but I do feel like it's a little bit over. Obviously, it's only 11 to 8.
Oh, calm down. You're really
But
calling
it's
it?
6 rounds in a row for.
No, listen.
for
What happened in the
Renegades.
first half could happen here. Renegades are on a streak, and Ghosts are therefore building up a very strong foundation of loss bonus.
You never say never until what?
Never
what's the
say
saying?
never. Fat lady sings.
Until Fat Lady sings.
I think that's what it is.
Team 3D.
With the Fat
Team
Lady
3D sings.
Never say never.
Never say never. There you go. Damn, DJ, old school. OS for life.
Well, this hasn't gone the way Ghosts were hoping for.
As a side note, by the way, Launders,
Yeah.
I casted DJ's 1-2 versus Kenny S.
Holy
1v3.
smokes.
It's 1v3.
1-3. It was me and Sponge.
Wow.
So cobblestone.
Yeah. It was-
Nastiest spray I've ever seen in my life. Unbelievable.
And I think
Let's
you were
not
there.
let's not accurately define that word.
I think you were there when
Nasty's a
Dan
great word.
one tapped me, team killed me.
I was
Oh, that
there
was
too.
on Cash,
I was
right?
there too.
Cash,
Yeah.
right.
And people are trying to take down DJ, and he's still showing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the one frag Dan had that half, I'm pretty sure.
The DJ.
And it was nasty.
But it was
really
super sick.
nasty, yeah.
I was
the
like, that's a
DJ
quick
biopic
player.
against all odds. Oh
Trying
my
to shut me
gosh.
down.
This was I was gonna say it's a super fast round, but it's already been almost a minute. But
Peace.
Yeah, I know.
nice shot there.
Game changer.
3-on-3. You only have long control though.
CZs,
Renegades
bro.
very spread out.
Can't
You know,
get that.
you have the pit, you have the AK in pit, and then the CZs can walk up to the edge of long. And if the AK had a smoke, he could throw it, maybe a flash. The CZ could cross with the bomb, and then you have a round. But here, you can't even cross because they don't have any nades. They've got to
You just
take
gotta
fights.
chance it, right?
Yeah,
Nothing.
take fights.
Have one jump pass,
Can run
other
boost?
guy takes the duel initially,
run
then you hope
boost?
for
Nope.
to get a trade if he dies.
This is kind of scary for Renegades. Actually, Liaz is like in striking
There's no
distance.
big
We'll
collateral.
see. There it is. First shot's out, and Liaz will spin around instantly. They'll just
There's
kind
like-
of go
they're
out one
so
at a
slow,
time.
though.
So,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
Oh.
Can all
Well,
die in
that's-
the same
yeah.
place if that's what you like. You like each other that much.
Look at
That's a
that
little bit
line.
weird
Just wanna
too,
be touching
considering-
bodies
Was
when
the
you're
AK
dead?
the first one there to peek?
Yeah,
And then
that's-
he died.
CZ, AK, then AK.
I would have put the bomb
That's-
on one of the ZZ
CZ,
guys.
AK, then CZ.
Do you think would have been there to
Just swing.
like
No.
run boost?
Honestly,
Either
the,
run
the
sp-
op
you can
is
run
holding
boost and
the
swing.
You put the
safest-
bomb on one of the ZZ guys, you rub boost him, or just have him jump over and just hope for the best. Then you have the AK and the other ZZ guy
That's
to
true.
take the duels.
Anything.
And anything but stopping one by one in front of the op.
Listen, just anything. All right, we're just happy. Oh,
Ooh, that's a shot missed. You're gonna pounce on that one, Kusta. He's ready to
So
go. Yeah,
why-
Smoothio's like, all right, I'll fight if you want to. They dropped the molly in front of him just a bit late.
Oh, is
and
Azza gonna catch
they're quick
everyone
about
here?
it. Oh my god, he's gonna hear all
Oh.
this. They don't know he's in this smoke. He can pop up at any time, but
Oh, there you
whoa,
go.
they're aware. Did he make noise?
I don't think he did.
Oh, it's just a smoke went up, I guess. And that smoke's not good, but it might have been a molly interference.
No, that was the T side molly.
Oh, awkward.
I think they threw that molly in as a like backup plan. It was like, oh damn, like smoke didn't take.
Man, Jacob's like, wow, man, he could have really just held on to a few bullets at least until he saw them, but they were coming no matter what. I guess he thought they were going to respect the smoke.
All right.
Either that or they're coming through sooner.
Would you guys have waited a little bit, or?
I think it's the same situation as we saw Alex in when Vitality played Inferno, right? It's like if you don't see anything, like you start shooting, but don't like empty your clip.
Don't empty
Shoot,
your
like,
don't empty the
5
bag.
bullets, then go back to just being quiet until you actually see something.
Yeah. You can hear the damage. Sometimes you can see the blood.
Excellent.
DJ, stop distracting us, man. It's unbelievable.
Bunny ears.
Do you get photo shoots for these events, DJ?
I do. I got one.
He's talent.
You got one? Well, you got one, and that's the photo they show there.
Did you get to put on some costumes?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you get like some cool
Anyone dress you up?
features and stuff?
Was
I feel
Henry
like
there?
that should be a request.
Was
for next
Henry?
time.
Yeah.
Was Henry there? That's the main question.
Did it become? Yeah. Did it get inappropriate?
'Cause then it becomes
No.
just like a.
My nips were not shown.
Okay.
Neither were mine,
okay.
so I don't know who you're pointing at.
We took precautions.
And
You
I was
did.
wearing pants.
Fun
Oh,
fact.
okay. well,
Okay, chill, man. Jesus.
Can't have it all
okay,
here.
all right,
Like,
fair
That's
enough.
spoilers.
can't have it all.
12-9. You said this was over for Flaren.
I did.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be 60.
They got the max loss bonus and they won a round. It was all part of FNS's master plan. Somehow.
Showing up.
Here we go. Thank you, Heather. I was literally just about to ask for it. I was
Yeah.
like she knows
Read
what
your
I'm
mind.
That's a
thinking
good
about.
observer, right?
JGS.
I wouldn't do that.
Look at that, 112 ADR.
I was about to say, like, is the utility damage
at a choice?
insanely
Like, you
low
knew, but
for
you wouldn't
both
do it?
teams?
Yep.
Or is that just me?
What's that?
Like, look at the utility damage. It's so low. Like, the enemy's flash one is really, really high, but utility
down.
damage is, like, barely there.
Unlucky. It's because they all watched each other's demos for so long.
Everybody's
that they were
dodging
not gonna
everything.
Get flashed.
But
yeah.
apparently, everyone's getting flashed, but they're not getting, they're not getting naded.
They still wanted to play their own game, though. You know.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't
Good
forget.
call. Good call.
There's 4 CTs right side of the door, which is a big difference. Once you cross that door, if there's no smoke, you know, that can be a big tell. It's kind of hard to do that to help B, but it's Ghost who are paying a lot of attention to A as well. They've got the split on, in fact. There's going to be a ton of pressure here. Liaz can be supported by a flashbang. It's going to pop, and it's not late enough that Wardell had crossed out, so he can't capitalize on that. He'll be kind of left alone at the moment. Hard to nade in the pit, so they'll kind of just have to hard clear this. An interesting smoke, though, that makes this angle a little scarier, I want to say.
Yeah, I
And
would
Leah's
not
really
like to
delaying
light
for
it.
time well now, but there's a flash to go in. He goes in and finishes the food off. And Smooya, oh, he falls for the shoulder peek, oldest trick in the book. It's from far away, too. It's kind of hard to judge.
Still a chance here, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, aggressive move from Freak.
Uh-oh,
dig.
that's a shot miss.
Dig.
1D.
He just dropped the ball while he was running anyways.
Jumping off.
Like, in case I don't
Oh, he's
make
gonna
it,
go
bro.
for the jump, isn't he?
Is it jump?
Yeah, you should
Jump,
do it. You
jump,
should do it.
jump.
You should do it.
Oh!
Holy shit, that's actually sick from Freak, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, the jumping shot is, like, pretty sick from JKS, but the fact that Freak reacts to it in time? Damn.
There's like 2 crazy things that happened at
Just
once.
knew.
Hot diggity damn.
Did you know that was going to happen, DJ?
Yeah, I was saying jump.
You were saying jump?
Yeah, I was telling him to jump.
Okay.
He listened to me.
Wow.
Heard me. I'm the coach.
You're
get
alpha,
a
bro.
point.
You are a fucking alpha.
DJ know what he wants, all right?
Yeah.
You might not think that. He knows.
No.
When he goes on that Google Chrome incognito mode, he knows what he's searching for.
When he's got 19, he's on page 19, you know? He's looking for that thing.
That's
He's gonna
special
get it.
something.
He's going to get it.
A certain thing.
It's
you know?
coming eventually, you know? You just have to flip enough pages, you know?
Gotta
Yeah.
be patient.
Listen, just because he doesn't know where the music's coming from doesn't mean he doesn't know what he wants, okay? He's going to find that tab.
Oh my god.
It is an eco here from Renegades. So we're not missing much.
That's true.
Can't wait to destroy the launders in ping pong.
Excuse you. You've never destroyed me in ping pong. And we're gonna.
I don't know, do we
we're gonna
have-
get the live cam on this.
Do we have
next
video
segment.
proof? Yeah,
Okay,
like-
we're gonna live cam this.
Oh, in between, just to see you get completely ruined by DJ.
Yes.
Are there stakes here?
I mean,
Is it
obviously
the dress?
he gets
Man,
ruined
if he
by
wants
DJ.
to bet.
So.
What's the dress? Is it the dress?
Londres has
bets?
to observe.
I'll wear a
one
dress if
map.
I lose to DJ.
Oh, Londres has to observe one map. All right, I like that.
Actually,
That's
yeah, you
something I
just swap
cannot
roles.
do. I don't.
I've tried to observe one time, and obviously this is just the one time, and I've
I
no.
feel so bad for everyone if I had to observe a map.
Oh, I am awful. I honestly awful.
I
Do
don't want to
you-
overstep my boundaries here. I don't think I'm better at DJ than
Do you
that.
obs the same way as you would just look at games?
No, that's the
'Cause, like,
thing,
that's a
because-
terrible thing for any like ex-player.
No, that's what I'm exactly. No,
Just
I'm not
spam
doing
through
that.
that.
I'm not doing that. But like, that's the problem. Exactly
Yeah.
right, because you would do that, but you can't.
Oh, yeah,
so
exactly.
then you have
yeah.
to like consider
Stop
and
your brain.
yeah, and because I like as a player, you don't go through like 1 to 10, like clicking through and like going through the
Oh
the
yeah.
ones.
yeah.
So
Spam click.
yeah, it gets
Yeah.
hard. Like, yeah.
Man, I don't even
No,
have.
it's difficult,
my
man.
keys aren't even labeled on my normal keyboard.
Oh,
Wait,
that makes
what?
it like a little bit. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
your
I have
keyboard. It's
blank,
completely blank
I have
keyboard.
The DAS.
DOS keyboard.
Yeah, the DOS Ultimate.
Got a badass over here.
Yeah, it's just blank keys.
So cool. Can you type without looking at the keyboard?
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
messing
like-
stuff up all the time.
I was about to say, like, how do you type?
It's the
properly?
numbers though. That's the hardest part. Because when you get to like 7, 8, that's where the muscle
Oh wait,
memory
is
you
this
never
like a
press
60
those.
percenter? You don't have a numpad?
No, it's actually I do have a numpad, but
Then you just use the numpad numbers.
it's
like,
contextual. Sometimes you use the top keys, depends on which more convenient.
If it's 1 to 5, use the top key. If
Like,
it's like
okay, when
if
I'm
you have
pl-
to like solve something else.
I hate to
Oh.
admit this on a CS stream, but when I'm playing Fortnite, you really get out there with the buttons, okay?
Like, get out of here, Longest. Like, I'm fucking done with you. Like, I can't believe you just said that.
Man, Renegades bringing it back.
Damn,
here.
yeah, they held strong there. That was the CT drop cat split to A. I think that's like one of the best strats, man. It only requires one choke point of map control. You get a split out of it once you jump out, as long as you can get safely into the.
Wait, what'd you say?
the
I think
CT
that's
ramp.
the key though. Like that's not always easy.
It depends because sometimes you can die there, but you could die doing any strat, right? But like sometimes like you do a deep CT smoke from safety, and then you do a smoke on the railway for your players who are going to cross around, and then you jump 2 into CT spawn, then you run up the ramp and try to kill the opper or
Mm,
whatever.
yeah.
I like that because you don't have to get 2 whole choke points on the map.
I like it too, but I feel like a lot of teams don't do it right.
That's
like they're
definitely
missing
true.
that one flash because the
Yeah.
upper holding the angle.
Yeah.
The guy in CT that drops
The guy in-
spawn, he
yeah.
always almost dies without that flash. You get the timed flash.
Yeah.
You're right.
I
it's
remember
one
Freiburg.
of the best strats.
You guys used Freiburg. He was like the first person to ever do that. Do that every single round.
Isn't that where the similar moment is? Like when he drops down into spawn. Yeah,
It's
like
versus
Oh, he
Hellraiser.
kills
surprising.
every-
Yeah, and it's like
Dude, we were in trouble that game actually because we couldn't really figure anything out, and Freiburg drops there and he actually gets a 3 kill. I think.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
sick.
I
I
can't
remember this
what,
game.
It's
yeah.
like
was
similar.
he like
freaked
that?
Out.
Like he would just do some crazy shit?
No, he got upset sometimes. You know, in the sense of like, I want to do this. Like, let me try and do it.
Okay.
Because you could tell as well, we got a little bit passive when we do start losing rounds, and we need that like someone to just make a play.
Yeah.
And like for example, on that round, like Freiburg did make that play of like dropping, gets an entry initially first. He actually gets 2, and he drops spawn randomly. He's not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
He's supposed to only take over cat.
He's
I
like,
am,
yeah.
the, I am the
he's-
captain
yeah, yeah,
now.
He's like, Dad's not looking.
You pretty much, like, yeah. Complete like nothing. Like, and again, I talk about this, and there's a segment obviously. I'm me calling Adam Spirit Breaker, but it makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that's a
Right.
good one.
Yeah, but because
I like that.
Because the reason why I say that, right? Because
Little Dota reference.
actually, let's do this round first.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
I
yeah.
have to do this. All right, okay. It's 5v5 at the moment, but not for long. Jacob gets the first kill. JKS and him combined for 2, actually, but Kusta will destroy them both. A couple of AK kills on the board, and the CTs don't even have a chance to rotate in. They're so far away. They don't have tunnels presence. There's 2 that aren't even past the doors here at mid, so do they even go for this? They have a lot to lose.
I think they just say
Take
that's
this in the next round. Go for
better
another
option.
retake. Yeah.
Like very limited utility, no flashes. How do you get in on that bomb site without getting mauled?
So what were you saying?
Yeah, no, to
Freiburg,
that point,
Spearbreaker?
right? Like I that segment, what I was trying to get at was players like that, like a player like Freiburg, and there's more players like that. Player like Nico, players like Simple, like players like Cold Sarah, like these like good
Instinct
players.
players.
These players that really shouldn't really be like thinking, right? So
Should be doing.
Nico is a good example, right? Nico was like really good player, like, and I think that he was that good because he didn't consider everything that was around him. As soon as you turn in-game leader, your mindset to the game changes, right? And same thing with Freiburg. As soon as he starts thinking about the game,
Oh, dude, I was wondering about that. I thought that same thing.
no,
man.
exactly. No, and this is a common thing as well about like all
They
these
never
players.
come back. They change forever.
Shocks is a
Yeah,
good example.
dude. Holy
And the
shit.
reason why is because they overthink the game now. Like what made them good was that they just looked at themselves
fucking
and
genius.
I'm gonna kill these guys.
So
but then
smart.
now they look at everything and it makes
Yeah.
them play worse. And this is a theory of a lot of players that actually happens with.
They never come
Nico
back.
will never come back now because, and it's a shame because now he has like this vision and mindset of the game that he wants to be played, and he will continuously think about that now. Unfortunately, right?
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, but Nico, I'd say, is like a pretty good exception right now, at least. Like, unless when he gets a new caller on the team,
Right.
And then
Because
we
now-
see.
exactly.
I was about to say, like, the first couple of games that Nico has played with Neo
Yeah.
in FaZe, he has not looked very good.
no. Oh, I didn't even know they played yet.
Yeah, no, they
Oh,
played
okay.
ACS and stuff like that, got trounced by
So
Optic.
is that to say that Nico should be IGL since he already has been?
No,
No.
Here's the problem, man. It's a shame, and I use Nico, right? And obviously we're not sure yet, but like I guess Shocks is a much better example
Yeah,
of that.
very
Of
good.
like,
Sure.
you know, you will never see that Shocks again, right? Because now he has that mindset of like, now I have to think about what's currently going on, and that Spirit Breaker segment was exactly that. When you have players that they just want to they just want to kill someone. Okay, let's. Well,
yeah. Oh, I thought he was okay. It's just
4-on-2, Max
Bump
7.
down, no
Okay,
kids.
don't worry. We got this next round. They're really getting
Yeah.
into it here.
No, but I think I was pretty much done there, right? You can argue the fact of, if you look at it, this probably happens to a lot of players, and especially when you have player or teams that is going through ruts.
Oh, this happened to Seized.
sure, yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
Seized was literally
Yeah.
like top 10 in the world at one point.
Absolutely.
He started calling for Navi. I swear to God, he has never come back.
No.
I was like looking at the news like 3 months ago, and it was like kicked from FPL. I was like, Seized kick from FPL?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
He dropped so far, so fast, and for so long.
And it's funny because here's the thing: a player. I'm trying to think of someone that this hasn't happened to yet. You never ask a player that is like a star player, and like simplest out of the question. Actually, we'll use Twist as an example from
Okay.
Liquid, right? Or like someone that doesn't call normally.
Yeah.
You should never ask Twist, what do you think that this team should have done differently to get this win?
Yeah.
Because now you're asking him a question that he probably has. I'm not.
Never
again,
considered.
It's an example of Twist, right?
Yeah.
But maybe he hasn't considered this. Of like, what do you mean? You're asking me for my opinion of
Yeah.
how I should win this game, and all of a sudden now you overthink the situation.
Sure.
Just go and tap ahead of
You
this
know-
guy and let me flash for you. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why so many players go around saying like, yeah, I know, we just need to play our game and hit our shots, because that's literally all they know about the game.
And that's the thing. And here's the funny part too, right? Like if you're a coach, and I say this all the time, if you have a star player in that degree, you want to kind of somewhat base that game off him and like really not make this guy overthink.
Do you think
anything.
that's
Okay.
why
I'm gonna
Force
cut
never
you off.
been
We're
a
gonna-
game
we
leader?
might get into an XQ right
Sure.
here. So, and then we can continue the combo. Jacob's close up with the
Maxim's
going
going to be perfect for this.
Yeah, he can really
If there's no pop flash here?
have so much impact, especially with a teammate behind him to take attention away from him. It
Oh,
depends
pop
if
flash?
Steel opposites. He's going to get a feedy shot in. A look for 2. It's actually JKS to help out, so he doesn't even need
Oh,
to
greedy,
perform.
greedy.
Oh my God, he just
Oh,
subs out for the gun a
Jacob.
little bit too rushed in that situation. It's a desperately important round. 50 seconds left, and there is a kind of a reset moment here. Wardell quickly scopes in to kill Azur. Azur has to absolutely be punching his leg right now. That is a tough kill to give up at this point in the game.
Are they just going to get split through mid again?
No, we'll see. There's someone left side mid JKS. He's kind of pulled the
It's like
goalie
even-
on B site. The bomb though is about to
Yeah.
enter. He can be in the best or worst position in these next few moments, and he has to have a teammate to come and help him. The flash is in, but he'll hold so far. He can't flick up. The scope actually messes him up. It's something that Elige brought up actually, why you should or shouldn't. And now Liaz, oh, he hears some noise, but he moves his crosshair a bit too far off. It's a 2v2 situation. He can't get any spam damage in for this retake, but you better believe they're going to go for it. They're going to have to do it on no nades, and that means they're just going to have to pick a time and rush it. And
Liaz
what
is
can
a
you
kid,
say?
though.
No better time than now, honestly. Like, is any mistake going to be made? Double stack player Kusta is sitting here patiently.
Oh, shoulder.
He starts to peek out, gets melted eventually by Smooya, and now Wardell will be the man of the
Oh,
hour.
he's gonna
He's
play this
got to pick a
correctly.
time
He
to
wins
peek
this.
up, and
Yeah.
does he have line of sight on the bomb? He gets the first player. The second one's off of it, and he gets the 1v2. Ghost put together 14 before the Renegades.
Great play by Wardell. I mean,
Yeah.
we got a serious on our hands. Let's cut the bullshit and let's cover the
Holy
game now
smokes.
for the until it
Hey man,
finishes.
I thought that was a really interesting conversation. I mean,
No, it definitely is,
Yeah,
right?
but-
Of
yeah, we
course,
should
like
definitely get to
yeah,
that eventually.
absolutely,
Getting close
right?
to the end here.
We're getting close to the end here, and very important games here, like we were talking about, especially for Renegades. We do have a timeout coming in for Renegades here. Looking at the money, not looking great.
Oh.
We do have Renegades as already bought CZ and armor.
Jacob has money. at
Jacob
least.
has money. He bought it up.
It's
Actually, we
up.
do have a full buy coming out here. A little bit of a scrappy buy. Some
He
pistols.
dropped it.
Yeah, he
Dropped it.
dropped it. I'm assuming that's going to go to Smuya.
Yeah.
Even though we've seen JKS actually up a fair bit on the CT side too.
it's also a big map for him. 28 kills.
So Jacob just doesn't get anything in return for this, or what?
You got skills.
But they're not
see.
buying. Wait, let me see. He's not. JKS is not buying it all. Here we go.
No,
Yeah,
it's
he's
like
got
he
the
bought
op
Kevlar.
in his hands.
He bought Kevlar, got dropped to Deagle, and that's
This
what he
is
got.
Interesting,
Ooh.
man. Yeah, they're really. I
And they're
mean,
giving it to JKS.
No,
so-
actually, this is not
Playing
all
to
too
win.
bad. The
Yeah, the
only
money's
person next
there.
round that can't really full buy is Jacob.
Yeah.
And everyone else.
And he was mag 7ing in the B side
Yeah.
last round, so he might go for that compromise again.
It's a good timeout for that call to like actually make this buy because they will be able to sufficiently
Dude.
buy next round.
They're so used to doing this, where they know they half armor and pistol all the time. So I don't think they're going to see this and be scared. They probably have a good
Did-
plan in their head.
Did JKS get tagged through the door
He
there
got hit.
with like from no visual cue
I think it
on-
might have
on
been an
Wardell?
op too, man.
It was not.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
got flashed.
yeah,
no,
it
he
was
got flashed
Wardell.
and then he shot and then Wardell shot back, I think, and he got hit.
No, he didn't shoot.
No, JKS
didn't
purposely.
shoot.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
he
JKS
pulled up
didn't
knife
shoot.
and walked out.
Just a wall bang from Wardell because he didn't see any action at mid.
Damn.
And he's been so good about that. Like, definitely. He doesn't even know he got the tag. At least for JKS, it's on him who has the op. He's not going to be too rocked by that.
Go's probably going to go back to B split again. It's been working so well for them.
Oh
Like,
man, imagine is it Liaz who's out at long? He's probably chomping at the bit to try to push through these doors. Flash comes out, they clear it. Good one there. They come out in a pair as well. And they've isolated the B player. It's going to be
Jacob
down
needs
to
to
Jacob.
run into
Yeah,
upper.
this is a tough situation. Oh, he can't even get upper control with that one kill. Could have been pivotal. And JKS, he's been left alone. There's
he
not a
needs
really
to
good reason
hang
for him
out
to go
in
with
pit.
this. Yeah. But this is what Renegades were waiting for.
I mean, I'm happy for Ghost in this situation. 15-13. Will we see the first W on the board? I jinxed it now, obviously. It's overtime,
yeah.
and then they
Well, I mean,
lose,
we'll
but
see whose
listen,
jinx is more powerful because obviously,
everyone's a jinx.
yeah. I mean, Mohan called the resounding victory for Renegades on Dust 2.
I mean, and I said that Ghost already was
Yeah.
out of this before the half started, so
You're both working against each
That's
other, but
true.
one of you is going to be good.
Someone has to.
someone's always going to be right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a fact. Right, DJ?
It's always me.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
Jesus,
okay.
the hubris. You put a headset on this kid and suddenly he's a new person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is this
It's so
always
fake,
happens,
dude.
man.
Extreme
I love it.
personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
If DJ could, if he had full access to like chat while
Dude,
he observed,
imagine
he
if he
would
had a
go ham,
webcam.
man.
oh, jeez.
Like especially because he has the
We'd
headset
never
on
hear
too.
the end of it. Yeah. He'd be unbearable in the production room.
Absolutely.
He'd be
Just
telling them
fingers
stories,
everywhere
yeah.
and just like,
Where's my coffee?
where's my crustables? It's just like
Clapping at people
continuous,
like-
Where the fuck is my cold brew?
Cold brew and
I said
Uncrustables.
mocha frappalapa.
Frappalapa.
I can tell you frequent.
I don't go to Starbucks.
Yeah, I was about to say I can tell you frequent coffee
Dude,
shops.
I feel like that's a lie.
Starbucks?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen you are the typical Starbucks person.
Dude, I go in there and I say large.
I do the same.
Even though I
Small,
know,
medium.
even though I
You're not
know.
a venti
I don't
person?
know. I do not know.
No, I don't.
I can't learn. I don't want to learn. It's a fucking small. Also, it's fucking garbage coffee, so let's not talk about
Oh,
it.
damn.
Honors isn't basic.
Like,
Oh, damn.
yeah. I just need my little French press at home. That's when I'm happiest. This is a round. This is definitely a round for the Renegades. It started off fast. They've gotten 2 kills. There's Ghosts who are just kind of wondering how that happens. A B-split would be the best option to do quick, but yikes. They know JKS was up here. It's a double op. Very smart from Renegades. Man, it's a whole different game now. They look so much better. Everybody's pitched in except for Jacob, and he might be the last person to get a kill. Gotta love on that molly lens in front of you. Yeah, we know you're there. We have information on every single
Come out
other
with your
part of
hands
the
up.
map. Yeah, exactly.
Got your phone bugged.
Feds, open up. We got him, boys. Imagine, dude. Just imagine for a second that Wardell hit that second shot and made a meal of it. There's a chance here for
Alright.
him to get a kill. He knows that there's a CT waiting, pushing on the other side of
Like-
that smoke. It's a 1v3 situation. Yeah, he has the bomb. Yeah, he has the confidence. Yeah, he has the skill. Yeah, he has the op. But will he win?
I mean, you might as well go for it, right? Because Renegades have, well, no money.
Man, if he got
He's going to
that-
be able to buy up anyway, so
That's true.
have
We're
a go.
Moving into round 30.
I'm not
Very
sure,
good point.
like, okay, I guess he's going through cat.
Man, why is he running?
Because there's 15 seconds left.
Yeah, but where's he running to?
Catwalk.
Hey,
Like, that's
to go
what
to the
he's-
bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Do you
that's...
think he has time to plant there?
No, no.
He wants to
I-
die, obviously.
I
I know
don't
that.
think
why
so.
bother
No,
with the
listen.
op?
Why do you?
Why would you want to
Halvor,
die with
why
the
are
op?
you arguing with us here?
Yeah, we're all friends.
Yeah.
No,
Why
because
is
you're
this-
questioning it, like, what the fuck?
So Halvor's just really going tilt over here.
Hey,
He's like,
man.
what the-
We
that's what I've
cool?
been saying.
We cool? or-
Christ. No, we're not.
He's like 12 seconds left to T
Fuck
spawn. He's
no.
like, why is he running over there, Halvor? He's like, what do you need?
Like, come on.
He's cranky.
all right.
No,
Okay,
it's,
okay.
no, it's simply because I've had an experience with North American players and bomb
Yeah.
timers, or like round time
No,
left.
but why does he want to die when he has an op?
I mean, he's still going to get a full buy anyway in this round.
Yeah, but why does he want to die?
I don't think he wants to die. He wants to get somewhere where he can find players because that's going to matter to Renegades if they lose a third.
Okay. So the way he sees it gets the op, but then he can
He's
get
not
a kill.
assuming Lee's is going to be top mid. tucked
Okay,
away
so
in
he's
the
just
corner,
like
right?
hunting for a kill if he can find it.
Yeah, if you
Because
can
if
get
he-
down into mid or something, jump out there, find someone.
Because
Then
look at Renegades.
he-
They have no
Gucci,
money,
they're
right?
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they pick up that they had the double ops. They're keeping it this round. It's round 30. It can go past this. There is OT available in this game. The has to be said. Some people don't use OT. There's a Xbox smoke fast cat control here. JKS has his eyes
oh, they got
prying
Smoo on.
through the door, but do they have
There's Smoo
much
on car.
information past that? Okay, so this might be the most classic Dust 2 round that we get to see in the whole match. Smoothie at the car,
Okay,
everybody with the
bets
nades they
out.
need.
Bets out. Do you think Ghosts are going to flash sufficiently to get Smooya off the angles? Because so many teams don't do this
No, it's
properly.
gonna be one
man,
flash.
I can't. Yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen. But
There they go.
Yeah.
I think they'll
Oh, they
find a way
dropped
to win
one.
despite. Oh my God, they get in there. Neptune
Now a flash. One
puts
flash.
them away. Oh my God, they're both gonna get sprayed down if he's not careful. They killed the ramp guy. Neptune, you don't have to worry about him anymore. It's an easy round if you just focus on what's in front of you. The long player and the opera are both in the same position. They now have to sit and wait patiently. There's no saving here, Renegades, even though they've been so good at that. It's their call to action, and that is a interesting place to get caught out after having seen the opera at long. But it's a 4v3 situation now that it's brought up.
Look at the flank back catwalk.
Yeah.
Steel's coming.
Wardell could be big. And Steel, where's he putting the Molotov,
He wants
actually?
to cut off
So
rotation.
He could just throw it on the bomb. A couple of T
Nice.
kills come out. Man, now
Smoo-
it's Smooya.
You got to run.
First person to make contact,
Damn,
last person to die.
congratulations,
and
Ghost on
are
the board.
First one's the hardest.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It was like you're saying, it was looking pretty dicey there. No flash on Smooya. The smoke came just on time, but
Yeah.
he did not get flashed at all. There
They
was
actually
one flash.
ran the, like, in your eyes, the ultimate strat, right?
Yeah,
Smoke spawn,
except
smoke
they didn't
for-
even have to flash.
Yeah. They kind of forgot about the flash part, but they
did
had the
not
two
even
people
have
dropping spawn,
Yeah.
running up towards long, and that's pretty much what saved them. If they just keep barreling on towards catwalk there, that's the easiest meal that Smoothie has had all series.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To be honest, yeah, he was sitting there turned, waiting for the white to come.
Yeah, it just never
Never came.
got him.
Fair
Like-
play, I guess. I
Yeah,
mean, you'd expect there to be at least one flash.
Dude,
So he must have been confused.
I think they probably. Surely they must have flashed. I can't remember. Was it JKS playing slope?
It might have
Because
been.
he got
I
picked
don't
off
know,
before.
yeah.
I think they might have focused the flash on towards site or something, or just
Yeah, I have
done
no
the
idea.
bank flash. But yeah, regardless, Ghost get on the board.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
And that was Renegade's map pick.
Renegades map
And,
pick,
and
too.
here's the thing: this is a very upsetting loss for Renegades because, again, if you look at it right now,
They actually had a chance.
they're 1-4 now.
Yeah.
Right. So like, it's getting to the point like they really need to get.
They can make
some-
it with
They
4.
can, no,
If they go
absolutely.
4-4, right? If they win out the rest of their
They
games.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's still getting to the point, and again, tomorrow we're gonna go back to the liquid ends. Like if they start losing games, yeah, I mean they're still in the running, but Renegades needs
Yeah.
to start picking up some W's here on the board.
Splitting maps is not ideal because you don't want to have to rely on other teams to decide your fate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's at least they get the split maps. They still have a chance to lose the second map. There's still Ghosts who have the map pick, so
Yeah.
they're not out of the woods just yet. But why don't we take a break? People are going inside for a few minutes. Everyone can get up and stretch their legs, get a coffee,
Ping
get
pong
a
time.
get a venti if you want to,
Oh, standing.
Ping pong.
and come right back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Watch
it's
the
a
live
short
feed
break.
of the ping pong match, though.
Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
do
beat
we
his
have a
ass
live
in ping
feed?
pong.
All right.
Oh, we
There-
will
Let's
get
the
it.
It's a
camera.
gamble between, or what are we betting here? 20
I'm wearing a
bucks,
dress if he
whatever?
beats me.
Or donate.
Yeah,
or-
that's right. Yeah.
All right.
Mullen's going to be a
Okay.
pretty
Fair
princess
enough.
if we lose this
All
out.
right,
but
let's cut to a break.
princess.
Let's get the camera over there to the ping pong table. We're throwing the production under the bus again, but whatever. Peace out. See you guys in a bit.